lot of our youth now seek to look at the NYSC as a waste of time because it is not giving them, one, the cultural integration that is supposed to harness is not there. Then the technical know-how of the work. You see medical doctors now serving in accountant's office. Then two, Section 2, subsection 1 of the Act says shall, Mr. Speaker. I don't know if, with the agreement of our people, I don't know if we can change it to may, so that it becomes a little optional for people that want to serve. Then three, the law was made in such a way that we did not consider our children that will be schooling abroad. Not too long ago, we have a casualty. Our Minister of Finance served abroad, schooled abroad, was above 30, came to Nigeria to help with the knowledge. Former minister, the former Minister of Finance, came to help with our knowledge. But because of the stringent condition placed on acquisition of certificate of exemption, there was something wrong. And at the end of the day, we lost her.
Graduate is a graduate. The assumption is you graduated, you have nothing doing for a living. This time around, you are starting with a peanut, despite it's 30,000 naira, and he is proposing now it should be in consonant with the minimum wage of at least level 8 as a graduate. With the improvement of that, people will be anxious to go for NYS, and that is going to give them a starting point for them to face the realities of life. So I totally disagree the issue of making NYSC optional. It has to be a compulsory. It's a service to the nation. It happens everywhere in the country, including advanced countries of the world, and it should be in Nigeria too.
The exemption certificate should not be optional. It should be compulsory. It should be compulsory so that nobody can say that he is over 30 and therefore he cannot be, it's optional for him. Once you are over 30 or you are below 30, it should be compulsory that you should be given an exemption certificate in order to avoid a situation whereby people will now try to circumvent the law.
Discriminatory by age. If you attain a certain age, you are not entitled. But if it's optional, I think it's in line with the Constitution, Section 42. Section 42 gives every person the opportunity. Not being discriminated because you are aged, maybe you started school very late. It's not your fault. It might be an economic problem.
For example, people who study in East will not know what is happening in northern Nigeria. But if we are able to go to North, they'll be able to see that what they are telling us, what they are reading about them, some of them are not true. But during the service, they'll be able to know, for example, about the culture and about the food they eat. But if they don't allow them to do it, I believe the division will still be there.
This is coming from the ruling class and those who have the economy, who think they are above service to their community. They will be here in the country after graduation, refuse to go for service, and then come back to say they want to have national appointment. I think those laws should be protected. And it's only when you do that, that you will create a level field ground for those who are voting us, who don't have the opportunity to sponsor their children to go abroad.
By the leave of the House, Mr. Speaker, I want to step it down so that we can work further on it for more consultation.
Stepping down a bill is not an unusual thing. One option is to step it down if everybody, every co-sponsor is agreed on that. The second option is to pass the bill, but the problem is, now, is this going to the Constitutional Review Committee? DS. Is this meant to come to the Constitutional Review Committee? No. So let us step it down. Let us err on the side of caution. Let us err on the side of caution. Bill, step down.